It is Sunday morning coffee. Thank you for coming back after we had a week off and this show being slightly later than usual due to no issue whatsoever on my end. It's good to see you here. Good to have a large chunk of people as well. The issue was that I'd reset my passwords on one of my security drives, but I hadn't actually sorted it out on the tablet that I use, and obviously the password's mega good, so I was trying to hack back into my own account, so that was fun. I was like, right, time to go. I didn't sort it, but I have now. So whew, here we are. Thank you. What was these conspiracies going on there? All these conspiracies. Nope, I'm definitely here. And I've been up for an hour as always, so I've no excuse. I totally forgot that I needed to sort the password out. But yes, here I am. Yay! I have salute mug. Dun, dun, dun. Although, obviously, it will be a collector's item in the future because it will be the pandemic mug. Oh. I don't have tea today. I actually have squash. I will be at home most of the day, so I know I'll be drinking lots of tea and coffee, so spacing them out. So I've even got my notes. I've got some cool stuff to show you. So we've got lots of bad Squiddo news. I didn't do last week because after Salute, so I did the Salute live stream, and then after Salute, I just died, I think. I had just mega exhaustion, and I'd clearly caught some sort of bug from just being in a massively social situation for the first time in ages. I thought I had, at one point, I was worried that I had the Rona, but all my tests were negative. But I was like, don't trust the test, I'll take another test. But yeah, it was just generic disease from shows. But because of the sort of COVID fear, I then got loads of anxiety around it as well. So I had a couple of, well, one night in particular where I was so close to phoning an ambulance because I couldn't breathe and I was really struggling to breathe. And normally I just think, oh, I feel really bad. But my mind's there going, oh, that's it, she'll be dying on a ventilator. And it's like, where's the line between like, you know, not being over dramatic and dying? And I was kind of like, oh, I need to make a decision. But because I'd got myself hyped up, obviously it made my breathing worse. I managed to calm myself down. Next couple of nights were similar, but it was just that. It was just absolute fatigue and breathing. That was it. I was otherwise fine. But it meant that after Salute, I've pretty much been in bed. This week I've come to life a little bit. I'm good now. I'm all good. Though trying to not overdo it, of course. But I've been in, I think, 2 days this week. I'm hoping for a full week next week. But yeah, I've been really ill. And then obviously feeling bad because I've got so much to do. And then it's like, oh, I'm stuck in bed. I could read lots of things about women in history. Like, nope, I can scroll TikTok and build things in Animal Crossing. So that's pretty much all I've been doing. So it does feel like a waste of time. But it was also like enforced rest because I would have been in all that week. I did have loads I was going to do. So it's kind of made me not overwork. So there's that as well. So yeah, and I think just from lack of sleep beforehand and everything, I was just mega burnt out. So yeah, having a rest was actually quite good. My hands hurt because I've got weak hands from the crochet days, and I've just been playing endless Animal Crossing. I still haven't downloaded the new extra content because I've been restrained. I might do that. No, I won't. Not till Christmas. So I have got lots of news. It's not just about me being ill. Yeah, I just I don't know what I ended up doing last Sunday, but I thought I didn't really have anything to talk about other than being ill because nothing had happened, and I thought, yeah, I should probably just have a week off. I don't know what I ended up doing. Probably just sleeping, I think. Yeah, I didn't want to just have half an hour of me going, oh, I've been ill. So now I'm back with the quality content that you love. So what have I been up to this week? I have been catching up. So there were a whole chunk of orders. There were the odd sort of like bought a thing at Salute, and there was a mispack. It's like just the odd one. But all those little bits and bobs, I've been getting those sorted, catching up on the orders. It's just all been catch up, tidying from Salute because the place was just a bomb site. So I've pretty much got it tidy now. Although the show racks are all in the office still, and I'm not quite sure what to do with them. I might put them back in my garage, but then I've got to get them back to the garage, and because they're assembled, it's kind of like I need a van to do that. So Sarissa are going to get a message at some point. We're going, hey, can I use the van? But my garage is an absolute tip, so there's no room for them yet. But so the office is still a bit upside down, but I had a tidy. I did a spontaneous Facebook Live where I was showing you all my new plants. So thanks for watching that, and a bunch of you came along. Emails and starting to get through. And yeah, just that. I had to, because I haven't done a show in ages. I normally have show stock and office stock, but I didn't, so I had to take office, web stock. So there's a few stock thingies at the moment. So I've sorted out the gamer's grass and had a restock already, but I haven't put it onto the website. I was thinking if I can do that now, but I cannot. So I'll do that tomorrow. Let me just write that down as a task to do. But yeah, it's just been that sort of catch up. So I still haven't, I need to do an entire stock check of sort of everything, but I'm going to wait till I get some trade orders out and Kickstarter's packed. What? Yeah, as Alex said, it's yeah, we haven't been mingling, so normal colds are just sort of killing us. I think that's pretty much it. Webstock, a Spider-Man themed music festival. That'd be cool. Yo, go to Webstock. So yeah, that sort of crappy immune system with being very overtired and overworked. It's to be expected, really. So what else? What else have we got? Kickstarter. Might as well talk about Kickstarter. So definitely not damsels. Had a weird evening a few evenings ago because I thought, right, I'm gonna do these messages. There's messages everywhere. Obviously, there's Facebook, Kickstarter messages, email, Twitter. I'm like, let's do it. Let's do the messages. And there were loads about the Kickstarter, and it properly confused me for a bit because there are quite a few of you, could be you watching now, that was saying like, oh Annie, not to be a pester, but my order's been processing for a couple of weeks. When is it shipping? And I was like, oh God, what have I done? Let's have a look. Oh, you're a Kickstarter. Replying like, it's the Kickstarter, dude. It's like the Kickstarter was last month and it's not ready to ship yet. It's not ready. And then like, it's okay, Annie, don't worry, I know you've got a lot on your plate. Like, but I don't need forgiveness. It's not ready yet. It's not. I'm not late. It's been a month since the Kickstarter. That's how it works. So I don't know if like there being Salute just messed with people's like time zones and stuff to think that maybe it was a bit longer ago or something. But it was just funny because it wasn't one, it was quite a lot. And then I started thinking, oh no, I'm late on my Kickstarter. Better, like, no, I'm not. I'm really early. I'm really early. Whew. So no one remained angry. I was just like, what? So that was a strange phenomenon. Not had that before. So it's usually like one or two that then go, oh yeah, I forgot that it was Pledge Manager. But yeah, there were loads. So it's just kind of like just sending the same email back to people going, yeah, it's December fulfillment and it's gonna fulfill. It's okay. Which I just think it's funny because obviously there's this reputation for Kickstarter where you buy stuff and then you don't get it for at least a year. And I'm giving it to you in 2 months, but it's still like 2 months. Well, no, it's really fast. It's really fast. And my casters have been absolutely amazing because I had loads of metal to restock before Salute, and they managed to get all of that to me and all of the Kickstarter casting. So I actually have all of it now. Well, I have all of it from when I when I sent the order, because obviously when I say get the pledge managers in, it's because and then I know how much to order. So when I did do that, that was from what I had in, plus I add like a chunk to it to sort of see what the trends are and go, these people haven't filled in their pledge manager, but I'll put a guess in. Because there's no worst case. Worst case, I have too much or something, but then it's stock. So if it was, it's not like it's just a one-on, a Kickstarter where that's it and it's done. It's all going into the shop afterwards. So that's all fine. So I might need to order a bit more, but it's pretty much all there in the office now, which is immense. So they managed to get bits to me before Salute, so some of you were able to pick up, but none of you got the badges and thank you cards and all that. So don't worry if you picked up something at Kickstarter, at Salute, you'll get all of that in a separate little envelope, because it's not fair that you you miss out on it. And they're nice. I like collecting the little thank you cards from Kickstarters. So if I didn't translate that to you at the show, then there we are. Yes. So even if you've got all of it from Salute, you'll still get a nice little thank you envelope with the badge and stuff in. So the only thing, ironically, we're waiting on now are the badges and stickers. But I have tried bribing them with a picture of a very cute guinea pig. So we'll see how we get with that. That was an email I sent. Please, can you speed up the order and I'll show you a really cute guinea pig. And like for a picture of Dave, I think that's worth it. So hopefully, if not, the max time it's going to take them is 2 weeks. But Mother Lillian is coming tomorrow for a couple of days, and we're going to get the orders picked. So they're all going to get picked, hopefully, in 2 days. No pressure. If not the majority. So they're going to be in the box, ready to go, basically. Oh, that's a point. Order. Got my little notes here. Order, what's it called? Tissue paper. So you've got your nice tissue paper in there, of course. And then it means if there's anything that I've missed that's the stock error from Salute or something, I can pick that up now and get it fixed, rather than when it's all ready to go and I go, I'm out of werewolves, which I am out of werewolves. So yeah, so we'll be getting those packed or picked. So they'll be picked in boxes, which is exciting. So they'll be going out. And yeah, the Kickstarter ended something like the 2nd of October. And they're going to be getting picked in less than a month and then shipped in less than 2 months, which I think is wild. Yes, you should all get the Kickstarter before Christmas. So the only chances is if you're just held in customs. So again, probably Europe. I always recommend now with overseas getting the tracked option. And what I've actually done with EU and America, well, anywhere overseas basically, is I've lowered the price for the tracked version. So sometimes when you look at it, the tracked and the untracked aren't that different. And that's because I've lowered the tracked one, so I pay a bit of it, just to just to encourage you really to go, yeah, I'm going to get tracked, because it helps me out because I get less stressed, especially because there's more delays at the moment as well. It means we can actually see where it is, because it sucks when it's sort of, the other side of the world and I ship a replacement parcel and then the original arrives and it's not worth it to ship it back. So that's like a loss on my part. So at least if there's tracking, it means that I can go, oh, it's, we know where it is now. And they tend to put them through faster as well. So it's usually not that much more. So always look at that. And yeah, it's because I've made it a bit more appealing. So yes, I need to put it on EU, because currently it's only on America, where I've got in brackets recommended on tracking and untracked on the standard. Because since I did that, nobody emails asking if there's tracking. Because I think it's standard in America that you get tracking. So people would use the cheap, obviously non-tracked one, and then ask for the tracking number after it had shipped. And I always go, there isn't one. But now it specifically says untracked. Which is smart. So I need to do that with EU as well. Although I think people are habitually going for tracked more now anyway, because they're experiencing the great of Britain of late. Yeah, stuff's not working. Help us. Help us. Get us off this island. Yes, so let's cross off my little list. What are we on here? That Kickstarter medals here. The pledge manager's going tomorrow. So if you've not filled it in, fill it in. Open that tab up now. Make sure it's filled in. So I don't have to do it manually. I always do it. You will always get it. If you've been in jail for 5 years and you come out of jail and go, oh man, I never got that bad Squiddo Kickstarter, you can message me and we'll sort it. There's never too late with it, basically, because you've given me your money, so of course you get it. For whatever reason anything's not available, we'll sort it. It's fine. The only reason I want you to do the pledge manager is because I want you to get the stuff. Whee! But yeah, never have this realization in 10 months' time where you go, I never did the pledge manager, because we can manually sort it. It's fine. The reason I'm so understanding is because I am the worst person ever, and I only fill in pledge managers when I get a personalised email from the person saying, please, dear God, fill in your pledge manager, Annie. And I go, oops. Oh, mum's off, I see. It's my brother Michael's birthday today, so if he ends up watching it, happy birthday, Michael. Woo! And I'll see you tomorrow, Mum, for some Kickstarter packing. If only I hadn't murdered all those people but played a nice war game instead. I'll sign up to this Kickstarter. I do wonder how many of you are in jail. There's always people that just never appear again. And I think, what happened to them? And statistically, someone's got to be in jail. So if you ever go AWOL, I will assume you're in jail. I think that's fair enough. So we got tree up. I was going to do it from the Christmas tree cam today, but because I was late, I haven't sorted it. So you won't be offended by it being November and me having my tree up. I put my tree up last night, and it made me really happy. I've only got a little one, but it's just nice. And I thought, you know what, you do tend to do it at the weekend, and it's close enough to December. I know there's all the Christmas haters, and I'm not even that bothered by Christmas. And just any excuse to do something vaguely ceremonial. So, like lights. So I've got all lovely rainbows. So you'll get to see that because it's a small tree, but all my ornaments are guinea pig related, of course. Of course. David would have thrown me in prison. How dare. How dare. The Christmas police coming. Oh yeah, alien abduction, that's also, and cannibals. This is true. These are all also options. So yeah, I had a nice day yesterday and put my tree up. It was nice. And that place is tidy. I've also been ticking down. Feeling better. I am feeling better. Look at me. Woo! I am Daenerys, rising from the flames, but also trying to not overdo it, which I've been doing this week. Oh, that'd be I love stats, but nobody, damn you, GDPR. It'd be cool, isn't it? You could compare different companies and the stats of how many percentage of their customers are in jail and stuff. Now, would I have a higher rate or a lower? That would be interesting. By percentages, obviously, because most of GW's customers will be in jail. You know what I mean. For legal issues, that is a joke. I got a letter through about Games Workshop. They're obviously living in Nottingham perks because their sewerage exploded. Well, not theirs, right by their place. So obviously it's thrown Lenton into disarray. So I got a nice letter through the door saying, everything's messed up, blame Games Workshop. And it was that sort of only in Nottingham things. And one of you, who I spoke to last night, who will for now remain anonymous unless you make yourself known, suggested that I put the letter on eBay to see if a Mega GW fan buys the commemorative sewage explosion letter, because it is obviously going to be limited edition. Would anyone like to buy my Games Workshop sewerage letter? Comment below. Yes, Daniel is correct there. NX used to be nice to people, make things like shiny and eat a large dinner. That's it. Hang on. So I've got that. Can you find George, Duke of Clarence on the chart behind you? He is who our reenactment group is based around. Remind me before I go, because then I can move the camera closer and we can find him. Yeah, it was Tim. Yeah, Tim. I think Tim's wanting to buy it himself, but he's too ashamed. Hang on, let me write him down. What is he? George, Duke of Clarence. We'll find him. We'll find him. Right, what else? New resin samples. I did a little video. And I'm just looking for them now. They're over there. I did a little video on Facebook. We've got some new things coming out, which are new old things. They're the last of the Ristles from when I first purchased all the stuff. The best stuff from Bristol's Extraordinary Market. So they're the last ones. So they will be out before Christmas. I've got lots of new releases before Christmas. So we've got the big Tree Man, that guy, the big goblin squeaky pet, the weird little fairy on it's like a hedgehog boar thing. It very fits in with the spirits of the forest, which is very cute. So we've got those, but we've also got, obviously, the Kickstarter is going to be bammed out in max 2 weeks. As soon as that's bammed out, that's all going to be in the shop. And all the terrain that came out with that. So we've got the guinea pig idols, the Cthulhu statues, which are some of the best things I've ever seen. The big slugs and snails. All of that's going to be bammed out. Doesn't quite translate, does it? What would a description? Bammed out. Thrown out positively. So not discarded. Like, bam. That's it. Oh no, the Duke of Clarence was allegedly murdered by drowning in a barrel of Malmsey wine. It took him 3 hours to die because he got out twice to have a wee. What? What? This is mad. Oh yeah, right. Else? So yeah, other new releases. So the Kickstarter stuff. The things from the Salute. So the Warriors, they will be out, which is 3 knights that are very lovely. Just need to get them photographed and things like that. We've also got Alice the Astronaut, who's kind of put in with Ghosts of Gaia, but she's a bit more modern rather than post-apoc, but she's cool. So she's just quite an understated, nice little figure. And we get resin. And then we got loads of terrain. So we've got big dragon heads as well. We've also got the vault, the bank vault, the park. There's loads of it, and you haven't seen. So little benches with little like what's it? Oh no, David Starkey. What's it? Bird bath. We've got those. We've just got loads of stuff. So you have to keep an eye out. A reminder that now we're entering the Christmas season. Gift cards. The gift cards are really nice. Anyone who's got the gift cards will confirm that they're very nice. You get a solid card. You can get them digitally, so if it's absolute last minute, then you can get them last minute without having to get them shipped, especially if you're overseas and you go, I don't know if it's going to arrive. You can do that. Can also do a both, where you can get the physical card and the digital card, and then if the physical doesn't arrive in time, you've got the backup. And yeah, so you can get that, gift cards, awesome idea. If your significant other or something like that, family, wants to get you something and you don't want them to get you just some random pack from GW that's not the army you collect or anything, that's Squiddo gift cards. Sell them. I'm sure your brother was excellent Pandemonium miniatures. I got David Starkey in this house. Like, I got a big box set before I knew he was terrible. He's probably on that one actually, and I was getting Andy to eBay it, and he just, I think after a year on eBay, he's given up. We're like, nobody wants David Starkey. Not all historians are equal. He's definitely dodged that Starkey, he sure is. So all those things will be released, loads of stuff. What else has happened? John Morris finished painting all of the Soviets. So again, there was a little live on Facebook, if you want to have a look at that afterwards, where I sort of unbox them all. So that means all of them are painted. So they will all be getting packaging. So that's a thing to do, because I really want to fully release these so that all the retailers can have them, but I want them to be released straight away with all the packaging. So that's going to be a thing. What have we got? Just me reading all the thingies. Also, I haven't had my breakfast. I did. I had breakfast at 5 a.m. because I was awake. But the Dead Ringers sketch of the battle between him and Simon Sharma. Yes, I'm going to watch that afterwards. I forgot about that. Let me just put Dead Ringers. Yes. So what next? So yeah, John's painted stuff's here, so he's working on the Bofors again. The poor Bofors keeps getting pushed back because it's so lovely in resin. Anytime I have a new metal release, I'm like, can you just put the Bofors aside and do this? But it's been too long, so the Bofors is getting painted now. We have a new painter! It is Blood Medusa, who, I don't know if that's what she goes by, but it's Ali, Blood Medusa on Twitter, and I think she twitches as well. And I met her at Partisan and then also Salute. So as a little sample, I like testing people out and then not telling them at the time. So if she's watching this, she'll go, oh God, that was a test. So I sent her, where is it? Where would it be? I sent her the Undead Noble and Landsknecht from David Corley and James the Sheriff. And where will I be? Twitter, be on my Twitter. Because I haven't actually published the fully painted ones, because I got to do a couple of tweaks at the end. There we are. Oh yes. They look so good. Can I turn it? Turn the thing over. Whoop. Turn. Hey, there we are. Oh, whoa. Why does it not? Such an old person. There we are. Look how cool they are. Again, you know, you won't get the full excellence, but they look so good. Obviously in very cheesy colours. Bring them to life. I can't remember which historian it was that retweeted one of my things, and regardless of their accuracy, I've been retweeted by a famous historian, so I will now be their biggest fan. I think I did put anyone that I find and they go, oh, they're cool. I immediately go into Google, person's name, problematic, and then go, no, please. What's that, ready? 14%. Oh no, it's blurry. 14, but lives on no percent. So yes, she's painted those, and they are immense. And gonna get her to paint more stuff now. I think I might give her the new fancy ladies, because that'd be cool. What have we got here? Oh, David's on 8% and watching on his phone. What a living dangerously sort of person. We can get a bigger zoom in there. It will help. Again, I know it's not the best view, but look how amazing that is. That is entirely what I had in my mind. So well done, Dave, for that sculpt, because that is what I wanted. Oh. And just one without, it's always things like that without, what's the word? Weapons. So she could be anything really, but I just like that she's just flaunting around. Flaunting around. I am Lady such and such. I'm not dead. And obviously don't forget the back. You can see all Dave's wonderful feathers there as well. Get the angle. What a fancy hat. I did enjoy looking at the hats. And I didn't want her to be overshadowed by the Landsknecht, so she's definitely got one up on him there. Like, feather? Call that a feather? So that's really cool, so I'm really happy with that. So thanks, Ali, if you're watching. I don't know if you're watching. Yeah, so that's cool. Oh, my things are ticked off. Ali, Kickstarter stuff. So what's happening next week is packing the Kickstarters. Today, I'm having a day at home. I was going to go to the office, but I've decided that because I've made the place nice, I'm going to stay here, but I'm going to work. But I'm going to do fun work. So I'm going to be doing emails, hopefully get the big salute newsletter out, because I haven't properly thanked anyone that's bothering me. And I want to share all my photos, because I've got loads of really cool photos and I haven't been able to do any of that. So I'm hoping to put the heating on, get some tunes on. We've also got to do pig nails as well, guinea pig MOTs. They all need manicures, so that will be happening as well. Also, are you ready for this? This is one of my many avocados. You ready? Look at its tail! Look at its tail! It's got a tail. It's got a tail. I'll have 1,000,000 avocado plants. Look at it again. Do you want to look again? Its tail! It's a tail! Someone seemed quite angry on Twitter that told me that it would never bear fruit. It's never going to bear fruit, I know. But they make cool plants and you can do little bonsai things with them. So also it's fun. It's like a little child's science project. Tail! I'm so excited. They just sit there in water for ages doing nothing and then suddenly tail. So there's a whole bunch. I've got an army of them waiting. So yeah, avocado tail. It hasn't started shooting at the top yet, but it's going to get in there. Any breeding Cthulhu monsters. I've got to get those simple pleasures in life. You're like, has my avocado got a tail yet? Yes, it has. I watched the film Toys with Andy and Susie the other night, and I thought it was a small gem that nobody had heard of, but I put it on my Facebook and everyone went, hey, Toys, with Robin Williams. And it was a sort of Taylorcado. Toys, the film, is wicked. It's on Disney Plus. That was cool. I like that. That was good. It's about a eccentric toy shop place, and the guy dies, but he gets this evil general man that takes over and decides they have to make war toys. And it gets very dark and a bit too real. It's like, this is a fun film. That was wicked. I'd never even heard of it. It came up on a YouTube I was listening to of something like top 10 dark films that came true or something. I went, oh, that sounds interesting. So thumbs up on that. This Duke of Clarence, where am I even gonna start here? What period? I don't know anything about the Duke of Clarence, and now I know that his wee. Oh, I decided that it was first. I thought it's a bit like the Bad Squiddo office with all the fun, and then I decided it'd be if someone large and more like Warlord Games took over Bad Squiddo. That's the film. but I get it back in the end. I'm Robin Williams, of course. Where's this Duke of Clarence? It's no good telly if it's just me going, where is he? I don't know what era I'm looking at or anything. Late 1400s. It's got to be there somewhere. Duke of Somerset. Oh, what's his name as well? George. I know Rick Priestley isn't. I don't think he's a part of Warlord. I think he just wrote some games for them. Brother of Edward IV. What? Maybe he's not on here because there's not enough. This is where I'm gonna. Right, hang on. I'll take you over, and you can. It's gonna be awkward because I've got a. Oh, I could. Can I turn? No, I can't turn the camera around. Right, you come in with me. Come in with me. Oh, right. I think he is. Oh, you're not going to be able to read that, are you? Wobble cam. So there's Edward, but oh, he's kind of on his own. No, I think it's too condensed to have old George. Can't see any George. Kitchen. Oh no, I don't see my awful kitchen. It's the bit I haven't tidied. Oh yeah, I should point out the t-shirt. Oh no, this is only clamped in. Ah, love miniatures. Hate fascism. Woo! Best t-shirt. So yeah, I'm afraid the Duke of Clarence does not appear to be on here. Have one more look. Oh, George rather, because there's Lionel, the Duke of Clarence. But yeah, he'd be here, wouldn't he? And he's not. Oh, hang on. So if that's Duke of Somerset, no. It's not on here, I'm afraid. My t-shirt, thing is rubbish. Sorry about that. Right, there we are. So on that bombshell, I want some like toast or something. I haven't got any toast. Steal some of Andy's food. Oh. Right. So I will be, if you've got outstanding emails, messages, etc., you may be getting a reply today because I'm going to be all cozy and doing some nice fun work. And keep an eye out for updates on Kickstarter. And if you're not subscribed to the newsletter, I think there's a link in the thingy below. Go subscribe because it's painful. It's one of the reasons I don't update it as much as I should, because I spend ages on them and making them really nice and a good roundup of what's been going on. And then I click send, and then people unsubscribe immediately, or I get marked as spam. I'm like, I haven't sent one for 3 months. What are you doing? So the more people I can get on the newsletter is good, because you can actually see it as well. It's not relying on algorithms. Facebook's just appalling right now. So appalling. Sweet. I don't want to go now. I'm like, oh, don't go. I feel let down. I didn't get the barrel. I did like learning about his barrel death. Do we do that? We don't do anything. We don't do anything fun like that. The good old days where you could down someone in a barrel. Right. If anyone is at Warfare, I assume by now that you're not, but you might be heading out afterwards. Great Escape Games are at Warfare in Ascot, and they have loads of our stuff. And I did check in with them. I sent a message this morning and said, what did I say? I messaged them and said, Anybody asking after me at the show and how cool I am? And I got a response saying, I've had 4 Annies so cool and 6 ow isn't Annie here today. Thank you if you're one of those. But yeah, they're there all weekend and it's all day today. So if you're near Ascot, go check in and buy some Bad Squiddy stuff. And there's some loads of cool people there. Cool. I guess I'll go. Bye. Farewell. Bye. Bye. It's been really nice. And thanks for coming back, even though I had that week off. I always worry if I have a week off or reschedule that you'll never come back again. So thank you. So yeah, it's goodbye. I kind of want to stretch it out and see if we can get Dave Corley's phone to die, but right, bye. Have lovely days. Have a lovely day. Bye.